Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. How you doing? Welcome to a very special video. Well, it's not special, it's just like I'm having a good time kind of blasting through Cavalier difficulty, and this weekend probably marks the end of kind of like videos. I think I have one more Cavalier based video to post, but this one is all about the last one, 3.2, and in particular some great champions, one particular champion that I really love at the moment using on this particular difficulty, and that is Mr. Fantastic. He is absolutely fantastic, as a lot of you know. 1-2 punch, Erudite Ruse, if I'm saying that right, probably not, and Avarice, I don't know. Look, the enemy champions are going to get power. You need to suppress it with Petrify. There's certain things you can do in order to amplify that quicker, like each time the attacker knocks down defender down while they're suffering from a power sting, a weakness effect, the defender inflicts with non-stacking Petrify passive. Each time the defender would gain power while suffering from Petrify, Enervate, or suppression effects. Science champions gain Fury passive. So in a nutshell, it's up to you how you want to play this. Get Petrifies on the enemy champion, or kind of have weaknesses or power stings. Now, there's some great combinations you can have for this particular situation. I did the Cavalier cheat sheet yesterday, but look, it's always great to kind of like put these together and I'll find some great champions. So champions of use, there's many. Cap Infinity War with Science gets the weakness, or you could have a tech with them and they do the Petrify debuff. Immortal Abomination's got Petrify and weakness debuff. Void's got weakness debuff. She-Hulk, slow, you know, there's kind of like there's tons of champions with stuff. Actually, no, I think I got slow on that. I think I've got the wrong one on here. No, I don't know. In any case, like She-Hulk with Mr. Fantastic, good combination. Up to you if you want to play that. But yeah, in any case, like at the end of the day, great. Okay, great champion, fantastic, does things. So yeah, we're going to see a little bit of a highlight reel of Mr. Fantastic in action. Let's go. Okay, first of all, I just want to say, like, yeah, there's many other champions to use. Power sting wise, like you can. It's up to you whether or not you want to parry heavy your way through this. A lot of the times, with the current input system in MCOC, I kind of feel like that's not the best thing to do. So I kind of keep myself a bit close, you know, and throw off an SP2 with She-Hulk, especially to get the Petrify. I just think that's, you know, it could be the way of kind of going, okay, well, from that you could do like parry heavy. Again, up to everybody, like how they want to play it. With this is why I kind of like Mr. Fantastic a bit more, but still, you know, easy, cheesy, championy, pleasy, you know, SP2, big damage, 63k, nice, bye-bye Drax. So now it's all about getting Mr. Fantastic into action. I would like to use Immortal Abomination. I don't know, I can't remember why I didn't use Immortal Abomination or haven't used it yet, but I probably will do it at some stage. It's just a case of like, I like my Mr. Fantastic, and you can start for pre-fights with having the Petrify already on. So you can literally ramp up with the rotation that I do with Mr. Fantastic, or I think a lot of people do, is they parry heavy, build up to an SP2, we're firing an SP2 then for a good amount of damage, 9k plus. I don't know, that went so quickly then. But still, like, you will find that you'll be able to smash this champion out, just like enemy champions that you're doing. Like, what was that, like 30k heavy attack. Like, come on, like, this is fun. Power sting on at the same time. You're literally like just swarming the enemy with debuffs and getting all the good stuff. This is even better. Like the enemy champion, the Nebula, is basically just like eating herself, and that's the best thing, because as soon as she gets that regen, as soon as she hit off like a crit or a good amount, like a huge amount of damage, she's gonna get that regen that she's got like that. And now she's just eating herself, like she's self-eating herself, because we're going to fire an SP2 and she's going to eat more of herself. Power sting as well. So basically you are having tons of fun. 18k to a 26k to a 26k, and then boom, coming in with a good chunk of damage right there as she's getting regen, as she's just eating herself. Like, it's just beautiful to see what you're seeing right here. Look at all those debuffs. That's huge amounts of debuffs right there just from this champion. And I haven't got round to a third like section of SP2 debuffs. Man, if I had that, I was able to get to that, it would just be over. But I'm glad it's over in a short space of time. Now, Hela, different story, because she will indeed have like her indestructible right at the very end point, which is still cool. It's still cool. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Because you just parry heavy again, like simple to use. Like Mr. Fantastic is simple to use and it's great. Always have Mr. Fantastic in reserve, whether or not you're using him for pre-fights, whether you're using him for Cavalier difficulty on a monthly basis, or whether you're using him to bolster any kind of roster. You will have a great time with Mr. Fantastic, especially because he's easy to use, easy to get on with, and when you're doing that in Cavalier, well, we went for like 60k at a part 1 to part 2 of that special attack, the SP2. Yeah, that's nice. And Hela goes indestructible, but it doesn't matter because I'm just doing this. Power Sting is up there as well if she does a special attack. Hang back a little bit and distance SP1 because, hey, I just wanted to be a little bit cheeky. Now, got myself a Joe Fix-It situation. I think I got clipped by this Joe Fix-It, as you do. You know, inputs aren't as great as they used to be in MCOC, but you know, we make do, ladies and gentlemen. We make do with this stuff, especially when things are quite as fun as kind of like doing that or doing that. 32k heavy attack, hell yeah, and again 32k heavy attack again. And what did we get for the win? Well, that kind of didn't really kind of like do too well there. I thought that would have been better. SP1 counter, sorted. Oh yeah, Mr. Fantastic is great. He is a beardy, he's definitely a lean, mean, bearded machine is what he is, and he's definitely great. Last 2 bits of clips now, and you can just see again like why this champion is just a lot of fun, because it's easy to build, and especially kind of like build up the damage with the Cavalier difficulty. Easy to get like the persistent charges, which, you know, just get a win. Boom, got the persistent charges. Simple as that. You do 1 SP2, and then you build up. If you've done the pre-fights, you get like, you know, another section of those debuffs, which is going to be helpful for any situation. Enemy just ticks the damage, and if it's kind of like case the champion gets regeneration. By the way, there's a node in Act 7, which this champion is absolutely amazing for. So yeah, just kind of like build up there. Good crits on those from basic hits, and then there we go, 24k with that SP right there. And there's another fun one. We're just going to get another regen champion like Sabretooth on the route, and what we're doing is we're nice intercept getting right in there, and it's just a case of like punishing that regen. If he's got 7, 9, 15, 20 of those passive regens, it means nothing because the champion will start eating itself as soon as you get like another. We'll see like that. We're in the pluses, but soon we're going to get into the debuffs, because there we go. Get that SP2 off, and the champion just starts eating itself. You can see like the damage numbers there. It's like a fluttering butterflies of this champion as he's decreasing any kind of like, he's reversing it to absolutely melt. So yeah, that was just a collection of fun clips, 5 fun highlights from doing Act 3, 3.2 in Cavalier difficulty. You know, he's a great champion, is Mr. Fantastic. Really recommend him for this one, as well as so many others. Thanks very much for watching this video. Make sure to check out some other content, which is located on screen now. So yeah, some content's going to be on screen. I was going to check that out. I'll see you in the next video, whenever that be. Have a lovely day, whatever you're doing. Bye-bye.